two-bedroom maisonette that I'm about to give you a tour into. Trust me when I told you that you are going to fall in love with it just as much as I just did. Now, let me state the reason. First of all, the finishing and also the space. Coupled with the fact that we don't have two-bedroom maisonette common in this part of Lagos. So, where is this property located? It is located within Maglolian Estate, which is inside Lekki Peninsula Phase 2 in Ajah, Lagos, Nigeria. Now, for you to see for yourself how this two-bedroom maisonette looks, the space, and every other detail, you need to what? You need to watch the video to the very end. Now, it is currently still selling for the lower floor. Yes, the units that are the ground floor is going for 100 million naira and 50,000 naira only. However, the units at the upper floor is going for 102 million naira, 850,000 naira only. Now, note, this is a buy and move in unit. So, without further ado, let's go see what your new home look exactly like. Welcome home. This is, of course, a beautiful home. Now, this unit has been minimally staged, okay? This is a two-bedroom maisonette, like I mentioned, within the block of flats. So, I'm going to give you a very full tour. So, I'm going to give you a full tour into this very spacious two-bedroom maisonette. Again, watch the video till the very end. So, like I said, this is, like I mentioned, this unit is just a mini staging for people to see, how spacious this two-bedroom maisonette looks like. Now, for those who probably don't know what a two-bedroom maisonette or what a maisonette is, maisonettes are usually within our block of apartments, like you can see, and they give you the vibe of a duplex. Like you can see the staircase right here. Now, for an apartment, you wouldn't have a staircase inside it. You see, you have this staircase right here. So for an apartment, you wouldn't have that. So right here, two rooms are upstairs. The two rooms are upstairs, but what we have is the living area here. And then you have the kitchen and you have the guest toilet. So I'm just gonna show you guys around this living room. You can see how pretty spacious this is, right? Okay, so let's go see the other part of the house. Now, this section is obviously going to be used, or you can use it as your dining area. That is what has been staged right there. So the door to the kitchen, and then of course the guest toilet right there. So I'm just gonna turn around again to show you guys the living room. See the space? So you see how spacious this two-bedroom apartment is, that you have. This would take a bigger set of chairs, right? And then you have this coffee chairs and table right there. Okay, so let's go see the guest toilet, and then of course I'll show you guys the kitchen before we then go upstairs. So this is the guest toilet, and again, voila, the view from this angle. Behold the guest toilet. Right here is the guest toilet, and then you have this here. Okay, now let's go see the kitchen. Okay, this is the kitchen. Ladies and gentlemen, the kitchen. Okay, this is a very, very spacious kitchen for a 2-bedroom. In fact, you will find out that some duplexes don't even have as much space as this. So it has a mini store right here, and then of course the entire kitchen. Yes, this is an exit door, right? And then of course the kitchen. So every unit is coming with all of this. Okay, this is a space for the washing machine, and then you have this cabinets being stored right here. So you can have your fridge and freezer stage here. Of course, this is coming with each unit, and then you have a 4-phase gas burner. Now the burner top has not been installed. When you get your unit, of course, all of that will be fixed in your unit. So showing you guys the kitchen from this angle. Can you see? When you see, when I mentioned in my first video that the quality of the materials used in this house is good, I truly mean it. I mean, if you look at these fittings, for instance, you look at the choice of their tiles, you look at this as well, this furniture, right? Let's see. Let me open this for you guys to see. So all I just need to do is tap this guy, and then it goes back in. That's it, right? And then yes, it looks like a common design, but the quality is definitely different from some of the houses I have toured in a while in this particular part of Lagos. So really, this is really good. So if you see, you can decide to change this if you don't want it and replace it with what you want. Right. Now that you have seen the kitchen and the entire space, can we now go see the rooms which are upstairs? Back into the living room, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're going to go upstairs, like I said earlier. So let's go upstairs. So what differentiates an apartment? If it's an apartment, there won't be a staircase, like I said earlier. You just move into other rooms basically. But this one is giving you the duplex in an apartment vibe. That's why Maisonette are not as cheap as apartment. Now, before we get to the rooms, let me show you guys the view from this top. You guys see the view? You see? You can truly tell that this is really, really spacious. All right, let's go now to the rooms. And here we go. So this is upstairs, right? And then of course it's a 2-bedroom Maisonette, and you can see room number 1 right here, and then we have room number 2 right here, and this little space here, okay, but you can also have a coffee table and coffee chair right there. Okay, so we're going to check room number 1 right here. Here we go. This is the first room. Like I said, this has been minimally staged, okay, just to give you an idea of the size of the room. So this particular room comes with a two window. You see, it has two window, and then you can see the size of the room. Okay, now from this bed that is used to stage this place, it shows that you can add one more, a bigger size bed to this room. You don't have to use this size of bed. You can take a bigger one depending on your choice of what you want. Now each unit comes with this wardrobe, and that's the wardrobe right there, and then you have quite a whole lot of space of what to do. If you choose to use this kind of bed, you have space right here. And then look at this. This is really a very spacious from what we can see in the market. It is indeed spacious. Okay. Now, one interesting thing I would want to show you guys, now the wardrobe, right, is the balcony. So this two-bedroom Maisonette comes with a balcony. Can you see? Right? This is the terrace basically, right? So the show, say, this is a terrace, so the view from this one, and then you come back like this, and then you enter into the room. So at this room, you can enjoy this terrace space. Say, you can truly enjoy this space to, hang out, sit out, and just, relax. All right, so let's go back to the room. So, seeing the room from this angle, you see the space. It's all the rooms are en suite, of course. So that is the toilet and the bathroom right there. So I'm just going to show you guys the toilet and the bathroom. So let's go see the toilet and the bathroom. See? So the toilet comes with a water heater right there. Then we have a utility here, this one also, and of course the shower. So in the shower, the shower door is a sliding door. It's completely different from what you see in some apartments. You see, this is the shower. Let me show you guys again. And then I really do like the fact that it is a sliding door, considering functionality, and this makes a whole lot of sense. You'll be struggling, some shower doors, you'll be struggling opening them, and then this just makes it easier to open. Of course, some other ones have the door railings, and then this is really strong. Okay, so here we go, the shower itself, and then this is what the floor looks like. Okay, they have a very different tiling for their floors. Okay, so haven't seen that for the first room. Let me go back here again. See here. Now let's go to room number 2, which is the master bedroom. Now back here, remember, and then of course, like I said earlier, you can have a coffee table here for a mini sit out. It's up to you. And then room number 2, this is it. Now this is the master bedroom, which is extremely big, truly big, truly big. If you're a lover of space, you will love this 2-bedroom Maisonette. Swear I'm in love with this unit, honestly. It is so big. Like, this will take a king size bed and still give you a whole lot of space to use. You see? A whole lot of space right here. So it has the 2 windows. This one is bigger than the other one, see? And then it comes with this wardrobe right there. Yes, every unit comes with a wardrobe, and you see that the wardrobe of this unit is different, is bigger than that of the other unit. Now that's the toilet and the bathroom, and then it comes with a terrace right there. So we're going to see the terrace before I then show you guys the toilet and the bathroom. Truly and behold, this is a unit you should be grabbing right away. So let's check out the terrace space. Here we go. So this is the terrace, right? It's also a spacious terrace. Can you see? And then this is the view from this particular unit that I'm using to do this tour. So you see the terrace space, can you guys see? Is a whole lot of space, right? It's a whole lot of space. Coming back, see? All right, so let's go back into the room and then seeing the room from this angle, okay? Remember I said that you can install a king size bed here, right? And you still have a whole lot of space to play around. You have a whole lot of space. I mean, let me show you guys this angle. See, there's a whole lot of space. You can have chairs, table. I mean, there's a lot to be done with this space right here. Honestly, this video, I'm not sure this video is doing justice to this. Anyway, let's check out the toilet and the bathroom. There we go. It also has a shower. Okay, now, to be honest, the toilet space is not as big as I would have loved it to be. I mean, based on how spacious the room is. So yeah, that right there is not so very nice. But then, overall, it makes a whole lot of sense in terms of the entire space and how functional the things that are installed here are, okay? So this is it. It comes with a mirror here, and then you have the shower. About the same thing we have in the other room. So this is the shower unit itself. And then of course, let me show you guys the floor, the towels and everything. See? Okay, now we're back to the room. See? Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that's it on this two-bedroom maisonette. Now, you would agree with me that this two-bedroom maisonette is lovely. And for you not to miss out on it, you need to get on board right now. Like I said, the units on the ground floor. Now that you have toured this two-bedroom maisonette with me, I bet you agree with me that this is a very fantastic one. And you should be grabbing your unit right now because there are just very few units available. Now, on a block is only 8 units of this two-bedroom maisonette that is available, and of course the other block is 8, so it's a 16 in total. And as at when I'm making this video, 8 is already gone, so meaning the rest 8 units is on a fastest finger. I told you guys in the beginning of this video that the units on the ground floor is going for 100,050,000 naira only. However, if you're getting the units on the first, second, or third floor, you're going to be buying it at 102,350,000 naira only. 102,850,000 naira only. Now, this is a buy and move-in unit, so there's no long flexible payment plan on it. What you can get is just 3 months payment plan and you're done. So 30% initial deposit, 40% initial deposit gets your foot into the door, and you can start the process of owning this very well put together 2-bedroom maisonette. Now this is so spacious, right? This 2-bedroom maisonette looks like a fully detached. Honestly, it looks like a 2-bedroom fully detached. In fact, it gives you a vibe of what you're going to get in a 4 or 3-bedroom fully detached. And this is in terms of the space. So ladies and gentlemen, you should call me now. Let me help you start the process of you owning this 2-bedroom maisonette right here. Remember, this is located within Lekki Scheme 2 in Ajah, Lagos, Nigeria. And I remain Goodness Usman, the Queen of Landlord Makers, aka Latana, and I'll be delighted to help you go through the process of owning this 2-bedroom maisonette in the heart of Ajah. Please, the numbers going in on the screen is available on WhatsApp. You can reach me on WhatsApp, and I'll be waiting for your copies. Ensure that wherever you're watching from, that you remain safe and awesome just the way you are. So I say to you, what?